You said it took everything to get the win in Game 3. How much did it take to get 4 in a row?
Everything times, however much we can times it with, but it was huge, man. Before I even get started, Paul Reed was huge, man. He not knowing that he was going to start right before the game because no Joel, and then his first half it was a little trying to get some putbacks in, and Doc told him as soon as we got to the locker room and at halftime he said, "Look, man, just go out there and get every rebound, and then when the layup comes, you make it." And he had 15 rebounds. He got every rebound, and him and Tobias as well. So they were huge.
Yeah, you mentioned Tobias. You called him an unsung hero before. Do you think this was like sung hero worthy?
Yeah, this definitely wasn't unsung. He he played his tail off. His communication out there. I said every time he's a pro's pro, and he's always here when we need him. And tonight we needed him. Guys couldn't get it going. I was missing layups. James was missing layups. Easy shots. Melt was joking around. Couldn't make a shot in the first half, but Tobias kept us afloat, and then he closed the game out for us.
You're without Joel too. I mean, just I guess what were the biggest adjustments that you guys could have made on the fly when you sort of figured out how they were defending you and sort of let you guys take over in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first half we got really good shots. We got shots. We missed layups. We missed open threes. But one thing that really saved us was we held them under 50 points in that first half. And then to come back in the second half, and I think we gave up 40 points. I don't know how much it was, but we gave up something like that. And then our offense kind of caught up. And that third quarter really helped us. The stops that we got, was able to get out in transition, get some layups, get some threes, make a couple baskets, and that was big for us.
Tyrese, I know you want to have all your players with you when you play, but when you look back at this season and see how many games you guys played under man, do you look at that and say, hey, we really learned a lot from that and benefited from that?
I think we did benefit from it. I mean, a lot of guys missed time. I missed a lot of time. JH missed a lot of time. The big fella missed. He didn't miss that much time, but he missed some time. So guys missed time, and guys have to step up. We've seen it. And shout out to Shake. He hasn't really played all series. He comes right in, gets right downhill, gets a foul on Patty Mills, and knocks down 2 big free throws, right to it. He didn't waste any time. And that's just a testimony to our depth. So we want everybody to be healthy. I think this is going to be big for us this week. We get some rest now. I think it's like a week or so. That's going to be huge. We got time to prepare our bodies, our minds, our scout, and different things like that. And then we just have time for everybody to relax and decompress and get ready to handle business.
Tyrese, what's different about this team from last year?
I think we're a little bit more together, and then having a full year of James Harden. I mean, last time we went to the playoffs, I think we only played 20-something games together, and no matter how talented we were, I mean, that's an extremely hard task to ask, especially from our point guard, the guy who has the ball a lot. So he didn't know as much. But I think this year, everybody's bought in. Everybody knows kind of what we're trying to get to, what we're running. Everybody knows their roles, and everybody's bought in, I feel like. And, it starts with Joel, and he's the leader of this team. And for him, he texted the guys before the game and told us good luck, and we appreciate him for that. And we need him to get help.
What is different with you mentioned having James the whole year? Obviously, we got that few weeks of him last year. What's been different having him over the course of the whole year as opposed to going to the playoffs with 6 or 8 weeks of preparation?
I think the biggest thing is we know how to play with them. I mean, it's hard. It's an adjustment. I mean, he plays a certain type of way, and he has adjusted to playing with the big fella, playing with his team, and he's bought in 100%. And what he's done for this team is exceptional. But we also had to figure out when we need the space, when we need to set, when we need to run into screens, or where we need to be when he has the ball. And I feel like it's really helped us as a whole. And then, defensively, we've really bought in and locked into what we're doing defensively, bringing in Melt. He's been huge as well, and Tuck.
So you mentioned Mel. What do you think he brought especially down the stretch of the game?
Shoot, toughness. He was tough, and then he hit some big shots, man. I think he hit 2 threes in the fourth. I want to say, I may be wrong, but he hit 2 threes in the fourth. Then he hit a midi. I don't remember the last time I ever seen him hit a midi. But I'm like, that was great, dude. But anyway, they had a tip, man. He tipped one in too. He was huge, man. And his defense, just activity. He was active. He communicates as well. He helps us. He helps me. He helps James. He helps Tobias. Then him and PJ Tucker were now out there together. They're just out there causing havoc. And then Paul Reed was huge as well.
So how concerned are you about Joel's injury? Because we know how impactful he is. And, you guys struggled with him last year in the second round.
Right. Hopefully this rest is going to be big for him. I mean, last year we had to kind of go straight into playing the second round matchup Miami, and that he was hurt. I think he hurt his face and thumb and so much stuff going on. But like this year, we have some time, so hopefully he can get healthy. We're gonna be praying for him, talking to him, and hopefully this rest is key for him.
Doc said PJ took over one of the huddles down the stretch. Paul said that PJ pulled him aside a couple halftimes in the series. What is PJ giving you that we might not see watching the game in those moments, in those huddles, in those conversations?
It's this veteran presence, and it's like we know like PJ, like playoffs is PJ Tucker time, but like it's beside what he does on the court, man. Like what he does in them huddles and what he does behind the scenes that nobody sees. Like we always see his offensive rebounds, we see his corner threes, we see his toughness on the court, but off the court, you don't see him pulling guys to the side like myself or P. Reed or even James or the big fella. You don't see him pulling guys to the side and coaching them and leading. We need that, and we appreciate him for that. He's been doing it all year, but he's really stepped it up come playoff time, and as he says, the playoff starts now. I guess that they didn't start this series, but he said it starts now. So.
Thanks, Tyrese.